weekend.
Cause we gotta get down, damn it.
It's always the weekend with RTM Radio.
Rockin' the free world. What's left of it anyway. The Yanki and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network. Happy Friday evening, baby. What's going on? I got my baby by my side, and Donna's over here with me. Boy, you can't go wrong with that. You're supposed to say, and just who's your baby?
Just who is your baby?
Oh, this wonderful, loving, darling cup of coffee.
Oh, I always come second place to your
I
coffee.
just love my coffee, yeah.
Always second place to your coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck you!
That's some good shit right there, come on.
Oh, no, I come third place because there's bacon as well. Bacon comes way before me.
Shit. Bacon comes before me in your book, I know that.
Put that fucking
Oh, here we fucking go.
Start
We ain't even been on the air fucking 10 seconds and you're bitching.
Yank has lit a cigarette.
Go back to Africa. I mean England, wherever you came from.
Yes, we are. We're going to play some Stone Temple Pilots
Yes,
tonight.
we are, as a
It
matter
is
of
very
fact.
sad, 'cause they are a kick-ass
48 years old,
band.
man. The dude is done. What kind of crap is that? See how some of us are friggin' lucky? I'm telling you, man, some of us are meant to be here and some of us aren't.
Well, it did say on the news that he had like a bit of a drug addiction and whatever.
Well,
else,
yeah, I
you
understand that, but what led to, life took him on that path, we all go on our own paths, and whatever happens, happens, and some of us go down this path, and he went down that path. So I'm just, when I wake up and see the sun in the morning, I'm friggin' happier than a puppy with two Peters. That's all I'm worried about, is that it's my turn to wake up again. So I think it's, that's crazy, man. The dude's dead at 48 years old.
Considering you're so happy to wake up in the morning, you're quite a grumpy twat.
Well, because you don't give me a chance to get a grip.
Oh,
You got to let that sunshine shine in first. Shut up. Hi, Shannon.
it's like this. Oh, it's like this. Oh, I'm so fucking glad I'm awake this morning. Oh, I could have been dead this morning. Oh, and that fucking towel-headed
You know
twat
what?
on the news.
I'm flirting over here. Shut up. I got more important things to do than listen to you whine.
Oh, you're flirting with your coffee, are you?
Oh, baby, I love my coffee. What's going on, Shannon? Hello. Christine the Mouth is in the house.
The mouth.
And Mr. Dave is here. Darren, how the hell are you guys? Oh, they're still in. Oh, they don't sail until the morning, right?
And we finally have, for Darren, sharp-dressed man.
Yeah,
Loaded
imagine
up. We are
that.
going to
How many
play
times
it
have you asked
Darren.
for it? I hope you're going to be listening long enough to enjoy it.
About 25 times, and we've never played it for him. So we're going to do it tonight.
April, April's showers bring May flowers. April's here to jam. Don't forget, we play your requests, too. Been trying to come up with some shit that we ain't played, and that means I have to download things, and I just can't keep up. Hello, Mr. Graham, sir. Hey, I watched the cowboy and Mohammed there, man. About laughed my kahunas off.
What?
It's pretty sad. That little cartoon he posted in the chat thing there.
Oh, yeah, Randy loved you.
Kind of friggin' ironic in a way, but... So.
Oh, April, you should get on YouTube and look up Mr. Bean when he's trying to set his TV aerial. He's standing on a chair and he's got one arm kind of stuck up in one area, one arm stuck up right up here, and he gets the perfect signal on his TV, but he's just like so spread out that he can't get comfortable. And then
What are you talking about, Bean?
Yeah, April says she can't get to. The show keeps cutting in and out. I said she needs
Oh,
to do a
yeah.
Mr. Bean.
Stand up on the arm of the couch, put your right arm out, put your left foot in, turn it all about. No, wait, that's the
No,
wrong
not
song.
not the Yoki Koki.
Yeah, do a bean, man. Walk over by the window, lean out the window on one foot, hold the antenna way out there.
And then Mr. Bean's like, finally get a signal. So he goes to sit down, and then as soon as he moves, the signal goes, and his TV's...
Love the beaner, man. The guy's funny. I like him. So, Shannon. Oh, let's see now. Hi, April. Ken Jones. Hello, Mr. Jones. No, Mr. Jones. I want you to die. Great movie, too. Bond. Gotta love that.
No, bloody hell is that in my water? Oh, my
It's your finger. Get it out of there.
I know. Sorry, finger. Get out.
Oh, my goodness. April says, I'm not standing on shit.
Do it now.
That shows you where we rate in her world, then.
I know.
Hey, Chris Sharda, what's going on, mister? Oh, yeah, there you go, April. Turn up the volume. That always helps. Well, anyways, let's get into some tunelies here because we got lots of them, and I think this is what Shannon was asking for.
Kiora.
Kiora.
Ken, he posted Kiora, Randy.
Oh.
And it reminds me of the TV advert where little dolly things are dancing to. What do you guys call it over here?
God knows.
Like an orange squash. Orange squash. Cordial.
An acorn squash?
No, orange squash. You know the juice that you put about that much in a cup and then you top it up with water? And that they have a brand of that in the UK.
Concentrated?
Yes. And they have a brand of that in the UK called Kiora, and that TV advert has these little men dancing.
Kiora. Oh.
Not that one.
Oh, that's Valero. No, yeah right. Every time we drive by a Valero gas station, Valero, get your gas here. Oh. All right, enough of that. I think this is what Shannon wants to hear. Maybe.
Well, I can't.
Yanki and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network. What the hell was all that? Whew, Friday night. Got some serious shit going on over here. Don and Kim,
Awesome
what's going on over there?
In this chat room
Nice to
right
see you
now.
back over here on this side of the radio dial. Nicholas Rich, what's going on there, buddy? Did I miss somebody? No, I don't think I did so far.
We almost had Nicholas Rich with us tonight, but
we got lucky.
Just not possible tonight.
But we got lucky. We don't have to put up with him tonight. No, I'm only
horrible.
serious. I'm only serious. He knows that. Well, by request, some Bob Seger
Wait, stop.
for Mr. Don
Stop,
over there.
stop.
What?
Kim is making steak cookies.
Steak
Is
cookies?
this another American thing?
Steak cookies?
Yeah, Joe says, what kind of cookies is Kim making? And Don said, steak.
She's making the kind you eat.
Steak cookies. You better put a song on. I'm disturbed now.
I would be too after that. Steak cookies.
Mm-hmm.
At least Shannon
Is
went
this
to
another
Shogun's.
weird American thing?
Shannon went to Shogun's and ate, though, so at least she had something decent. I don't know about that steak cookie thing. Shall we try this again?
Try it again. Do it now.
For Mr. Don over there. Bob Seger. Still the same. Boy, this takes me back to the old days. Whoop, whoop. Playing a jukebox in a local bar. It's the Yankee and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network. Got a request from North Carolina over there close to Mount Airy where, Andy, let me tell you something right now. Phil is a truck driver. Well, he was anyways. But anyways, friend of mine, great friend from way back in the day, Karen and Phil. Phil was a truck driver, tanker yanker for quite a while there.
Yeah, so we're going to get this tune.
So as soon as this thing gets loaded, we'll play you some Jason Aldean. Right here with the Yankee and the Brit, the RTM Radio Nitwits.
But stop. I'm going to interrupt
What
you
is it now?
again. April has a song. April has a question in the chat for you.
Oh, for me?
For you.
For me?
For you.
Let's see. Bob Seger had a song on case tape and can't remember the cover, but the song was called Stone Blind Love. Well, let's just see if I can find that or not. In the meantime, let's check out some Van Halen, shall we? Yankee and the Brit Muse, an uprising on the RTM Radio Network.
The RTM Radio with Randy and Donna.
That would be you and me.
Yeah.
Somebody wanted to hear some Stone Temple Pilots, Pilots, being as the Mister passed away today. So let's do a couple by those guys, shall we?
Awesome band. So
Yeah, they're great. Let's do a couple by them, and then we'll get back to the request. How's that sound? This should take care of everybody. A little salute to them. Some great jams, that's for sure. 48 years old, man. Can't believe 48 years old and gone. That's just, wow. Just don't get it, man. RTM Radio Network 750. two songs from those guys, a twofer for you. Just in case you hadn't heard, the latest blurb on Scott Weiland's death is, let's see. Weiland was on tour with the band The Wildabouts. Cocaine was found in his tour bus bedroom near his body, the Bloomington, Minnesota Police Department said. Another band member, Tommy Black, was arrested on suspicion of fifth-degree possession of a controlled substance, but has not been formally charged, police said. Authorities said cocaine was found in the area of the bus occupied by Black. And it goes on to say there was nothing that appeared suspicious at the scene and no evidence of foul play. In addition to the small quantity of coke discovered, police collected other evidence, but their news release didn't describe those items. And, of course, Scott's best known as lead singer of Stone Temple Pilots and Velvet Revolver. Passed away in his sleep while on a tour stop in Bloomington, Minnesota with his band, The Wildabouts. I hadn't heard about The Wildabouts, so I didn't know anything about that. But there's kind of an idea as to probably what's going on over there. Drugs again, but you know what? That's the life he chose. That's the path he went down, and that's the bus stop he ended up at. So there you go. Anyways, Karen's still trying to get hooked up with us.
Hey, Karen.
She's out there somewhere.
Come on.
Karen and Phil, good friends of mine from way back in the day, man. I miss them. Haven't seen them for years. Phil asked me about driving for him one time, but just never worked out. They're in North Carolina. I'm over here. They're over there close to, you guys would know it, off of 71. I got to remember where that is. 77. Off of 77 there in North Carolina, just as you cross out of Virginia, over in that neck of the woods somewhere. Can't remember exactly where it is, but I know you guys would know where it is.
Speaking of Virginia, is that the same place as West Virginia, or is that a different place?
No, that's another one.
Oh.
West Virginia is north.
Well, I was just about to
Just think about that a minute.
I was just about yeah, alrighty.
West Virginia is north of Virginia.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Well, if it makes it
doesn't
any easier, kind of a northwest thing.
Right. I was just about to say Joe was making us really jealous. Well, he was to me anyway, making me really jealous with the gorgeous pictures of West Virginia, and then your friend Todd got involved as well and started posting
I know, man.
pictures.
It's friggin' wonderful. And I'll tell you what,
stunning.
you would have never met me because I was going to move to West Virginia again. I tried to talk Mom and Pop into it because
I'd have tracked you down. I'd have stalked you.
her relatives, that's where she was born, was in West Virginia, a place called Johnson Creek. And I was going to move to West Virginia, but I can't do the snow and the cold. If it wasn't for that, West Virginia would be the place I would be. It's friggin' just, there is no describing it to, you live there once, you've been there once. I was there as a kid quite a number of times. And it's just friggin' beautiful. And if any of you guys ever run down 77, down through the turnpike there, down through West Virginia, will you snap Donna a few pictures of down there in the valley? And if you stop at that one little pickle park, if you don't mind, would somebody get out and just take a few pictures of the stream, the river runs along the big road there, and just get her some really nice shots? Because you get down in the mountains, I'm telling you, it's absolutely friggin' gorgeous in there.
And I absolutely love photos.
And if you go across the New River Bridge, get her a picture of that. I'd like her to see some pictures taken by you guys versus going online and finding them, because it's just not the same, Those are posed pictures. Somebody stops and focuses, but just to see it as you're going across it even. I've been across there in fog that you couldn't even see the friggin' center line. It's just you just love it, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's this time of the year that I'd love to see it. Today we went down this dirt road, and no kidding you, no shitting you here, it was just amazing. The leaves were like a light between light brown, orange, brown.
The fall colors
dark
here are
brown.
nowhere near as spectacular as they are up north.
Yeah, and some of them were like a bright red, weren't they?
Oh, it's beautiful. I'm not going to say it's not
deep
pretty.
Red.
It's gorgeous to go out on your fall ride, man. Just take an hour and just go for a ride off the back road somewhere.
It was just amazing today, and some of the trees were bare, which Randy really does not like. But I
don't like the dead brown look of winter is my problem. I like green, Tennessee, Kentucky, West Virginia.
Well, I don't like the colour brown at all. I will not buy anything
And stop
that's
shitting
brown.
yourself.
And poo. Oh, my gosh. Let's not get down that
John's
route.
not here. You got to save
Mooney's
that
not
for
here.
later.
Yeah. But, oh, my gosh, I just love the autumn colours. And when the grass as well in the fields. Oh, just the colour.
Some of the farmers have their rye planted for the winter, and I'm telling you, man, talk about green. That shit is absolutely gorgeous. Just fantastic. But you guys take a minute, man, while the colors are changing. You get home on the weekend, screw fixing something around the house unless it's, major. Take the old lady for a ride or just go for a ride by yourself. One thing we like to do, get out there and just check out the woods. It's absolutely beautiful. We still got quite a few dirt roads around here, so it's kind of nice to get out there and just check it out.
I need to stop and take some pictures. Do you know that place?
And we got some pretty nice views over here, too, don't we?
Yes.
I was surprised at some of the great views we have of the valleys and stuff here. You wouldn't think they were here, but you got to get off the beaten path to see them. And very sharp, very beautiful area.
Yeah, in that place where we stop and see the cows.
Our buddies up the road here.
Yeah, that is the most amazing view.
Look out across this great
world.
big valley, a couple nice ponds or tanks, whatever you want to call them, depending on where you're from. Just beautiful, man. You got to love it. You guys got to get out and see the world.
Eddie says, come visit me, Donna and Randy, in Minnesota. You'll love the scenery.
Oh, it's beautiful up that way.
Yes.
Anyway up north where you have winter, man.
Is
when
that
fall
up
comes,
yonder?
it's gorgeous. That's way up yonder. That's too up yonder for me, even, because it's cold up yonder. We don't do cold like that. Hi, Chuck Goodman. What's going on? Thanks for stopping
Chuck.
by. Nice to have you at the show here.
Yes.
Dave has a beautiful view right beside him. Not as pretty as mine.
La 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 la.
Don't push it. All right, where are we at here? We did a couple Stone Temple Pilots. April, I found that Bob Seger tune, Blind Love, for you, man. Let's give it a go here and see what happens. Well, there are words to that song, believe it or not. It didn't say it was a karaoke song either. But Blind Love and Bob Seger, I'll go back and do a redo on that puppy, and we'll get the right one. Sounds like a pretty good tune. Of course, Bob Seger's always got great music anyways.
So, Karen has been listening.
Hi, Karen.
She's just not able to get in the chat.
It's nice to hear your voice again. Haven't heard from you in a long time. How's Mr. Phil? Everything going good over there in North Carolina? Beautiful place, man. That's another place where it's nice and green.
Yeah, take me lots of pictures, Karen, and post them on my wall.
Bombard
me with photos.
Kiwi Ken there is talking about the green up in the Northwest. It's absolutely freaking gorgeous when you go up there, Oregon, Washington, all up in that neck of the woods. You'd love it. You'd love it.
I bet.
There's just, this country's absolutely gorgeous when you get away from the cities. Which isn't hard to do, but you got to go quite a ways now. I mean, look at us. Christ, look how much construction's going on. It's growing toward us.
It's getting mental out there.
It's friggin' nuts. I'm scared to even go out of the house anymore, which I wouldn't if it was up to me, but we don't have any property with trees for fire or deer for meat or anything like that, or I'd find a way to stay home. I'd never leave the friggin' house. So, anyways.
Well, I'm kind of glad that we do get out there. You know, today, that when we went for that drive out there, it's just so damn pretty. I just love this place. I just get a little bit swept away by it all, I'm just looking around, and it's the only time you really see me quiet, isn't it?
I'm going to take you out there and leave you.
Yeah.
At least I can get something done around here then. Without your jaw going. Anyways, but I still love you. To count for anything?
I love me too.
I wanted to pop over here and say a quick hello to, I said hello to Chuck. Who was it? Sean was in the house there. Hi, Sean. What's going on, man? And Eddie. Eddie, you had asked, you guys ever put up a playlist of the songs played for the show? No, we don't. Not beforehand because we don't know. We never have a clue with the requests and everything. And
you guys
I just pick a bunch,
us.
Like tonight's rock night, so I just grab some rock songs and throw them in there. And, and then when y'all come along, you start picking tunes and we're good to go. So, no. But after the show, if you come back and... if you replay a show later, the song list is on there. That's the best we can do. That's just kind of how it works. What are you doing over there?
I'm just seeing if we can get Karen on.
Could you, shut it off?
No.
Oh.
No, I've shut it off now. It's just, it plays it, doesn't it, when you click on it?
Oh, Shannon's talking about Kentucky. Oh, talk about bluegrass. Man, some beautiful fields there. I'll tell you my favorite place,
What do you mean by
actually.
bluegrass?
It's a grass.
Is that the same as that Bermuda grass that you guys were talking about when we went to put that sign up?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, it's a grass like that. It grows out of the ground like grass in our yards, which you call gardens. So, I know it's very confusing for you. It's hard for me to... Paid tourists, seen 46 of the 48. That's the way to do it, too. That's how I got to see them. Got paid to do them, and I loved every minute of it. I miss trucking. I really do, man. I don't miss the bullshit that goes with it. How you guys put up with that crap is beyond me, because I just don't do Big Brother. My opinion is I'm a grown-up boy. I'm 57 friggin' years old. If you ask me to do a job, you should step back and let me do the job. If I screw it up, then you can take action. If I'm doing what you ask and I'm doing a good job, there's no reason you should say anything to me or ever talk to me. You know, I had so many guys, and I almost always worked for owner-operators. I avoided companies like the plague as much as I could. But like this one owner-operator I drove for, loved the guy, man. Awesome guy, funny. We always had a blast running up and down the highway. He passed away from cancer. But, you know, I always worked for the owner-operators, and when I met him at a little place called East Park. I think that's what it's called. Can't even remember now. It's been so long. It's in Ravenna, Ohio. Met him down there. I saw his ad in the paper. I called him, went and met him. We bullshit, had some lunch together, laughed and carried on, you know, and this is in the first, hour I've been talking to this guy. He says, well, come on over to the house. So I went over to his house. He showed me the truck and literally from where he was standing, threw me the keys and he says, call me when you get back. Last I heard from the guy. Then I run across him about a week later and we started running together and we run together off and on quite a bit for a good year or two. And you know what? It's people like that you value, you know. Sometimes you don't know what you got till it's gone. But it was great. The dude said, here, go. And I went, you know. Never had any issues. He never called me and bugged me or anything. He never said where you're at. The only time he'd call me, he'd call and say, bring it in, we're changing tires. Okay, you know, and he's the kind of guy, too, that when he'd change tires, he'd fill them up with a can of ether, step back, give you that shit-eating grin and say, hold my beer. Boom! The tire was on the rim and away we went. Changed our own brakes, did all that stuff. Was a great guy, man. Miss people like that. Just not enough of them. But the government coming in there and telling you what to do, how to do it, when to shit, and what color it ought to be, I'll pass, thank you. Don't need any of that crap. So anyways, there, a little miniature Randy rant. For Karen, over there in North Carolina, man, it's so nice to have you tuning in. I'm glad you get to hear my voice again. I wish I could see you guys. Everybody I want to see lives so friggin' far away. It just, you know.
You just have to put up with my beautiful face.
So, anyways, like I was saying.
Oh, I'm going to
your
quiver there.
face
Pull
is
your
absolutely
trousers down
beautiful.
and smack your face.
Yeah, go right ahead then. Have at it, baby. By request from Karen, Jason Aldean and the Dirt Road Anthem on the RTM Radio Network with the RTM Radio Nitwits, Yanki and the Brit. Yanki and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network. Karen, make yourself at home. You're surrounded by truck drivers from all over the place. Kiwi Ken, there's from New Zealand. He's here in the States trucking around. A lot of truck drivers here at the show.
And there's Christine Mouth Almighty.
Yes.
There's Kevin Cornholio.
Karen and Phil, a couple of great people, man. I wish the hell I could go see them. You know, like I said, Phil wanted me to drive for him one time, but I don't know what happened to that. I just kind of fell through. They're too far away.
And where did you say they are again?
North Carolina.
And where's that?
East.
Oh, over yonder.
North Carolina is east. West Virginia is north. Go figure it out.
Oh, you know, there's so many people that we want to visit, and I think we're just going to have to take a year out somewhere and just go.
If we could afford it, believe me, man, I'd just make one big trip around the country and just go visit people because I just love to travel.
Yeah, Todd, Linda, Mr. and Mrs. Jib Jab.
I love to drive, but man,
your friend Penny.
like I said, I don't.
All sorts of people.
Don't want the big brother staring over my shoulder every time I make a move. I ain't going to do it. Not going to happen. Anyways, Jason Aldean and the Dirt Road Anthem just for Karen and Phil over there. Hope Phil's doing all right, man.
Yes, Kim's there as well. So many people in this chat room tonight. I've got a bad cough, so I'm just trying not to talk too much tonight. Good job there's Big Mouth next to me to keep you talking.
Yeah, we love those dirt roads, man. We still got quite a few of them around here. Boy, it's great, too. I'm glad they're not all chip and sealed yet.
I was only saying on last night's show about how many cans there are. You know, yesterday we went and got firewood, and there was we didn't get much wood, did we? But there were so many cans, and we brought them all home, and we're going to just cash in on them all. You know, there was so many. People are so disgusting. They're just like pigs, you know. This countryside around here is just absolutely stunning. Yet you just see cans and rubbish.
And we're out
everywhere.
there. It's so nice to get out and just walk along those quiet roads, too.
Yes.
Nary a car goes by, man. It's nice and quiet. And the people that do go by, they're all nice. They all stop. Hey, y'all all right? Anything we can do for you? Need a ride or anything? You know, they're just checking up on us, you know. What y'all doing over here? Picking up trash cans. Some guy asked us that, was it yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah, some hand pulled up, older guy, you know. Is everybody all right over here? Yeah, we're just picking up cans. He says, and you're helping clean up the environment. And away he went.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, it was just pretty cool, Helping clean up the neighborhood, I think is what he actually said. But it was nice.
Where was we today? I can't remember where I was. That's... yeah, because we went to Cheddar's for a meal. And,
oh, my God. Boy, those ribs are friggin' awesome.
And I was just listening to people just talking around me, all those accents. It was just amazing. It was just, I still can't get over it. You
can't even keep up with half the shit those people say.
Yeah, I know. And I went to the toilet today in Warbath, and there was just I could hear this very, very cute little kid. She kind of talked really cute, like Joe's little girl. Ever so just such a tiny little voice and such. So beautiful. Honestly, it is.
You are too much. Let's move along over here. Got a couple more requests to get after. Kiwi Ken over there, man. No, it was Eddie. I think it was Gears asked for it. Eddie Rabbit, driving my life away with the Yankee and the Brit and the RTM radio network. Let's get...
You are tuned in to the Yankee and the Brit show right here on Friday afternoon on Speaker Radio.
Spreaker, and it's Friday night.
Oh, is it Friday night? On Speaker? I thought it was Squeaker.
There's an R in there.
Oh, man, I keep forgetting that right there. Tune in, y'all. It's going to be a rockin' Friday night. Whoop, whoop.
Sister Christian, by request, the RTM Radio Network. Glad to have you all here, man. Feeling good.
Sister Christian, oh, the time has come.
Got all these great requests lined up over here. I'm working on them like a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest over here trying to get her done, son. It's The Who. Won't Get Fooled Again. Got Journey coming up. Bob Seger. A couple other requests I'm working on over here. Bomatized. We're getting her done, son. Nice to have y'all hanging out with us tonight, 840. The RTM Radio Network. Again, it's The Who. We Won't Get Fooled Again. With the Yankee and the Brit. On the RTM Radio, the Nitwits. No, wait a minute. How's that go?
RTM Radio Twits.
No. Huh! The Who Won't Get Fooled Again. The Yankee and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network. You guys are talking about Bonanza. Bill Weaver, pay attention. I have a great tune for you right here. You're going to love this. And the words are easy, too. I don't think even you can get them wrong. Yankee and the Brit.
Sounds like Bill.
With Dan Blocker. Bill, you ought to try singing this one. You and Carol Ann could nail this.
Dan Blocker, Dan.
Of course, you know who that is. Don't even need to say it. Great tunes from way back in the day. Karen and I are reminiscing about the old bar we all used to hang out at. Old Bob passed away. They tore the place down. They just take your memories and just, and they're gone. Nobody cares. All about money, I suppose. And I won't even get into that subject. But anyways, Bob I liked. The other half, not so much. But I can say that now, and I really don't give a shit what anybody thinks. Back then I might have, but now, his wife was pretty much an idiot, but that's just my opinion. A lot of people liked her. I didn't care for a woman, but anyways, that's just my opinion. And I'm proud to give it. So, anyways, 702, what's going on, buddy? Nothing wrong with the sound. It's just a crummy recording. I just said a little bit ago there, I couldn't download a nice clean version of it because I need my special software because the version I wanted was blocked. So with my special Random And software, I can have any tune I want. Doesn't matter. As long as it'll play on the computer, I can have it. But that's another story for another time, on another day. Don't forget, tomorrow night is country music all night from 7 till 10. Your requests, we jam it, you want it, we'll get it if we ain't got it. Then Sunday, the Lido Lounge. Mr. Dave will not be coming in this week.
Yippee!
But Joseph will be here.
Yes, Joseph will be here. And
Did Joe leave? Where'd he go? I haven't heard from him.
I don't know. I think Mark might be calling in as well.
And
I think Howard Salmon's calling in.
Christine may call. Howard's calling too?
Yeah, Joe said yesterday that he thinks Howard's going to call in.
Oh, that'll be great. You guys love Howard Salmon. Funny dude, man. He's great to have. I know some of you have heard him on the show before. You guys will love him.
We do believe he has a story about laying an egg. Don't forget to ask him about it in the chat.
Not only Howard Salmon. Karen, we got a song we're going to play for you.
Uh-oh.
Wishy-washy woman.
Oh, yeah, wishy-washy
Howard let
woman.
us do, he gave us permission to do one of his songs. So we did it. We did it in a nice way, too. We were going to jazz it all up and everything, but he let us do that. So I'm going to play that for you while you're here, just in case we don't see you again tomorrow night.
Although Howard, Darren has requested that we do a parody of that song, so you never know what you're going to get.
Which song?
Wishy-washy woman.
What was wrong with the one? You want to do another one?
Yeah, everybody wants us to do a piss take one.
Oh, boy. How am I going to call you when you have... Just plenty of time. Christ, there's 3 hours. For God's sake, woman,
No,
relax.
we'll just hook you up with Joe and Howard, unless you want to call in at a separate time.
We could send Joe over to your house, and you guys could sit and talk, and you'd be like 20 hours later, you might run out of
Might
air.
as well hook you up, because you know if Joe starts talking, you'll never shut him up, so you just have to just jump in and talk. Say, hey, I'm the mouth around here.
Oh, anyway, so yeah, Lido Lounge tomorrow.
No, the Lido Lounge is not tomorrow.
No, tomorrow's Country
Country's
Lido Lounge is
Saturday
Sunday.
now.
Shut up over there. And then we roll it back around to Wednesday. We have the JBC Charity Spotlight at 8 o'clock on Wednesday. We come on at 7. They come on at 8. We do all requests on Wednesday, too, whatever you want. Then the JBC Charity Spotlight comes in for an hour, and sometimes more. Depends on what Joe's got going on. And then we roll it around to Thursday, and Kevin Young in the driver's seat, the RTM Radio Network, another good, great trucking show up and coming here.
Yes, he's on at 4 o'clock.
Yes, 4 p.m. Thursday afternoon. Tune in, check out what's going on in the trucking world, all kinds of cool stuff there. And that's pretty much the schedule. That's how it goes. So, in the meantime, let's get back over here and do some more of these requests we got to get done over here. Journey and Don't Stop Believing with the Yankee and the Brit. And we'll get that... I am talking over here. Have you happened to notice?
Can I interrupt you again?
Please don't. But go ahead, because you will anyway.
I'm just laughing at your eyes. It's like your mouth's shouting, but your eyes are laughing. Do you care to explain that to me here?
That's what you interrupted me for?
Yes, sir.
I was on a roll, man. I had it all going.
That was a roll. You suck.
Where was he? Journey, Don't Stop Believing. And we'll do the Wishy-Washy Woman next, so stand by. Good grief.
Just a small town girl.
Don't scare anybody. I did do a version of Neon Moon, actually.
Randy was just sat here talking to you,
Without the
Karen.
mic on again. Why don't you always tell them every friggin' little blunder I make?
Because it's funny.
Friggin' ass.
He was just sat there talking.
Good
and
goddamn
the
thing,
mic
I
wasn't
love you. Karen, here's that song, Wishy-Washy Woman, that's down there in my head. And then you can go home.
Howard Salmon, and you're listening to the Yankee and the Brit Show. My friends, they couldn't have done better. Here's their version of Wishy-Washy Woman.
You're a wishy-washy woman. You best clean up your act. If you don't change your ways, I ain't never coming back. It's hard to make your mind up, and I don't give a damn. You're a wishy-washy woman, and I'm just what I am.
You say that you love me, then you let me go. You can't make up your minds how much to love.
You tear me up and throw me out. I think it's love you like. You're a wishy-washy woman. Someday you'll want me back. You're a wishy-washy woman. You best clean up your act. If you don't change your ways, I ain't never coming back. It's hard to make your mind up, and I don't give a damn. You're a wishy-washy woman, and I'm just what I am.
You change your mind so many times, you make me want to shout. Would I be better off with you or better off without?
To try to second guess you, girl, now that would be the test. You're just so unpredictable, you're just like all the rest. You're a wishy-washy woman, you best clean up your act. If you don't change your ways, I ain't never coming back. It's hard to make your mind up, but I don't give a damn.
I'm a wishy-washy woman, and I'm just where I am.
You're a wishy-washy woman, and I'm just who I am. Oh, Howard
Tired of
Sandman,
jerking
where
off
are
with
you,
your
son?
imagination?
It's right here, buddy.
Well, tune in to the Yanki and the Brit Show with Randy and Donna every Friday and Saturday night, 7 p.m. Texas time on the RTM Radio Network.
Foxtrot of the evening. Everybody's doing it now. 1, 2.
Yankee and the Brit. Boy, that's some wicked shit right there. Cotton Box Road. Of course you can get them on here.
Yeah,
Bring it,
the
baby.
details, and we'll contact them and get them on.
As long as they got a sense of humor, we're good to go, man. We don't want anybody that's all stuck up nasty. We do fun over yonder. That's what we do. Over yonder. We do happy and fun. Let's jam. Let's get crazy. That's what it's all about.
Everybody that's been on this show so far has been bloody bonkers.
We love every one of them.
And
There ain't been anybody on here yet that we didn't like.
yeah, and if they didn't come on here bonkers, they certainly left bonkers.
Yeah, look what happened to Bill.
Yeah. Then again, I think Bill was already a little bit...
Look what happened to Howard. He gave in and said, here, sing this song. Just leave me alone.
And one thing we know about Howard these days is that he loves his toilet humor just as much as we do. We had a right laugh with him on the phone the other day.
It was all about the piece of popcorn in the parking lot or whatever. What was that? A dog turd? How'd that go?
No. We're going to save that because he's going to tell these guys.
Hey, Bill can get us an interview with that Carol Ann Weaver chick, man. That would be awesome.
Yes.
She's friggin' hot.
Yes.
If we could get her on the show, we'll be golden.
Hot piece
The chat room
specimen.
will explode. We wouldn't even be able to handle all that. How are we going to handle that? We're going to have to get a bigger show.
I know. What will we do?
Yeah, hook us up, Bill. If you know the girl, let us know, man. That'd be cool.
Yeah, send me a private message with her number, and we will get her on the show. Maybe tomorrow night, so we can.
Hey,
put her on the
whoa.
spot. What?
He's got her personal cell number. Maybe that's someplace we don't want to go. We could start rumors.
I'm not going anywhere near her inbox.
Good night, Mr. Rich. Thanks for hanging out, buddy.
Yes, good night.
Bill was batshit crazy long before you guys.
He is his bloody bonkers.
Hey, Kiwi, you're talking like a Yank now. Watch it.
Yes.
Oh, man. Carol Ann. Boy, wouldn't that be a guest of honor?
She is a beauty.
Well, the fireworks stands will be open up for the 4th of July here pretty soon. Or 4th of July, you asshole. For
What?
New Year's. They'll be opened up for New Year's here in a few more weeks. But the last week of December, I think, or the second week.
What's your point? Where are you going with this?
Well, I got to
exactly?
get Carol Ann's going to be on the show. I got to get fireworks and get all the cool stuff set up.
Oh, you want to get her on New Year's Eve? You want to
Well, I've got to
steal-
wait till I get fireworks. I mean, the show's just...
You want her to steal Bill Weaver's thunder, Bill Weaver will be pissed off if he can't come on here when there's fireworks and champagne.
Well, he's
and...
more than welcome to come on at the same time she does, but he'll have to wait his turn.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
ladies first.
I agree. So how's about it then, Caroline? New Year's Eve?
Come on, baby. I know you got stories to share. Let's hear the inside scoop.
Yes, dish the dirt on Bill Weaver. Let's hear it all. We want to hear all his dirty secrets.
That's
don't we?
right. Let's dish, please. Okay, then. Well, while we're dishing that, let's go over here. We got Dwight Yoakam and that long white Cadillac.
Or Mr. Bill Weaver in the chat room.
Woo-hoo! Hi, this is Random Man.
And I'm Donna.
We're here for SS Cruises, and we want to let you know that they're proud to present the Lizard Lick Towing and Recovery Cruise with Ron Shirley, Amy Shirley, and Juicy on the all-new Carnival Vista. Join them as they sail from Miami, Florida for this 6-day cruise where they'll visit the beautiful ports of call of Ocho Rios, Jamaica, Grand Cayman, and Cozumel.
Cruise from one sunny tropical isle to another in the glittering turquoise seas of the Western Caribbean. A Carnival cruise offers idyllic days of swimming, snorkeling, and strolling pearly white sand sand beaches and romantic nights beneath the twinkle of the clear, starry skies.
Explore many wonderful ports of call on your Western Caribbean cruise. You'll enjoy a 2-hour private cocktail and meet and greet with Ron and Amy Shirley, and you'll also enjoy a separate 1-hour private cocktail party and meet and greet with Juicy. During these 2 private parties, all cocktails will be provided by SS Cruises.
Let's get licked! Reserve a cabin now until January the 3rd, 2016 for only $100 per person. This is a non-refundable reservation. This is only a reservation, and a full deposit of $300 per person will be required to get a cabin assignment and a booking number.
The deposit to confirm your cabin number is $300 non-refundable per person and would be due by October 20th, 2016. Prices are per person and are based on double occupancy. Prices include $72 per person, prepaid staff gratuities, port fees, taxes, food, and access to all private parties and meet and greets.
Optional travel insurance is available and highly recommended. Full payments will be due on or before the 27th of December 2016. Payment plans are available. Feel free to ask for details.
This is a private group booking, and to attend all parties and meet and greets, this booking must be made with SS Cruises. Call 937-331-8029 or feel free to email us at sscruises@yahoo.com. We hope to see you on board.
We are going to have us a television celebrity right here on Truckin' Roundup, baby. Robert Sweaty Hands Day from the HBO and the BET Network. Next Thursday, live right here on the Truckin' Roundup show, baby. Go to Truckin' Roundup's Facebook page and download Trucker's Path app today. Trucker Path and Truckin' Roundup have joined together to make this app better for you, the American trucker. Show your support for Truckin' Roundup by downloading the app today. Go to Truckin' Roundup Facebook page and download yours today. Whoop, whoop.
Tired of paper logs? There's a better way to track your driving hours. The Keep Truckin' electronic logbook. It's an app that lets you do your logs on your iPhone or Android device for free. If you make a mistake, you can edit your logs just like you would on paper. Keep Truckin' alerts you if you have any violations, so you never have to worry about failing an inspection. And best of all, Keep Truckin' is free. Search Keep Truckin' on the Apple App Store or Google Play Store, or visit keeptruckin.com to learn more. And remember, keep on truckin' with the Keep Truckin' app.
Rock out with your cock out.
I think we should go out there and fuck all the people we never fucked. Let's just rock out with our cocks out.
The Yanki and the Brit Show.
What if I don't want to rock out with my cock out?
On RTM Radio.
Foo Fighters with the Yankee and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network. 9:34 is the time. We're rocking the free world. What's left of it, anyways. Nice to have you guys hanging out with us, man. Y'all just way too cool. That's all I can say. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Now tuck it back in. What was I going to say? Oh, chocolate-covered cherry. Just had one. It's that time of year. Christmas time, chocolate-covered cherries.
They are just way too sweet for me.
These are the Queen Anne ones. I like it. There's another brand that has the clear syrup inside instead of the stuff with the white syrup. I can't remember what brand it is, but they're even better. But you can never find the damn thing.
I can't stand all that stuff inside.
You liar. You love it inside.
I do, but I'm talking about the cherry.
Oh.
Yeah,
sorry.
Look, your mind keeps going off track. Are you trying to get laid or something tonight? Huh?
I said, what the hell's wrong with me?
It's all that sugar, Mrs. Dave.
Ugh.
I just can't stand the thought of it.
Well, you don't like chocolate-covered cherries? Oh, my goodness.
Welcome, Dick, Dave said.
I don't know what that means, but you're welcome. Or is he saying you're welcome?
So when's Dave going on this bloody cruise, eh?
I don't know. We should hurry up and go.
He's already sat here demanding extra time and deciding for us that we're going to play country. You know, whenever he says, I say another 2 hours, or 1 to 2 hours, it always makes me think of a posh British man that says, I say, chaps! You know, a little bit like Dave Collins.
I say, old chap.
I say, chaps, it's the wanker banker here. Do you know the one I mean?
Yeah. Dave Collins. Got to miss that guy, man.
Yeah, whenever Dave says that, it just reminds me of that.
One of our listeners, we started getting to know him and everything, and then he got crashed in a car crash, and that was the end of it.
Yeah, you guys never got to meet Dave Collins. You guys would have just laughed your head off at him. He's so silly. He's just a silly man.
Talk about a wanker.
Yes, the wanker banker.
The wanker banker, that's for sure. Orange sherbet. Oh, my God, that stuff should be outlawed. Let me tell you about orange sherbet.
Tell me about orange sherbet.
In the 80s, I had a leisure suit that was sherbet colored. The ugliest friggin' thing you ever seen in your life. Let me tell you the story about that suit. I moved to Cleveland, right? I had this old mail truck back in the hippie days. Had sliding doors on it, one of those little square Dodge boxy mail truck van things. And I moved to Cleveland, loaded all my stuff in it, went to Cleveland, got there late at night, was tired, went in the house, went to bed. I toted my mattress in, threw it down on the floor, some blankets and a pillow, and crashed, right?
Right.
First night I'm there. I go back out in the morning to unload the truck. Everything is gone. Somebody stole everything out of my truck except the sherbet leisure suit. It was still hanging in there where I left it.
Did you just say leisure?
Yes, it was a leisure suit.
A leisure suit.
Very
Like
ugly.
a leisure suit.
If you say it that way in British, yes, a leisure suit.
Oh, you guys sound so funny.
It was the
over here.
ugliest friggin' thing I have ever seen in my life, and even the damn crooks wouldn't steal it. It was so friggin' ugly. True story, swear to God, man. Sherbet. Oh, I don't like Neapolitan ice cream either. That's nasty. That's another thing. The strawberry is just, ugh. Yeah, buddy, a dick in an orange shirt. That's better. What? I know. I wore a white shirt with it. I wore it to the disco a few times. I don't know. I don't know why. Just shit like that happens sometimes.
How did we get onto ice cream? Are you guys talking about the same sherbet that I know?
Probably.
The orange powder.
Powder?
Yeah.
This is just sherbet ice cream. It's just nasty. It's like should be
okay.
outlawed.
All right, then I'll tell you what I mean then when you guys talk about sherbet. Sherbet we used to have at school, and you sometimes you had like a little lollipop with it, and you dip your lollipop in it, and you lick the lollipop, and then it's wet, and then you dip it in the sherbet. It's like a little orange flavoured powder, or you get strawberry. And then there was also something called Kayli, and that was very brightly coloured, like rainbow kind of coloured, and it was more like your sugar crystals. Very, very tangy, very, very sweet.
Probably the same stuff, just in a powder then.
Yeah, but I don't know how you guys got it in ice cream. But your mum did once bring a soup over.
Unfortunately,
soup
it is
in
an
a
ice
container, and it had orange sherbet.
It's
on
got
the
such
side.
a strange taste to it. I just don't get it. Hey, April, I wanted to ask you: are you like in a taxi? Do you like deliver people?
Oh no, she said she was playing taxi for the night. She had to go and pick someone up.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know. I don't know the details, so.
But she happens to be travelling in style tonight because she's listening to the Yankee and the Brit while she drives.
When you pick up your passenger, let us know. What are you eating over there? How is it?
I fucking love it.
Oh, yeah. Don't eat it all at once, because we're not going to the grocery store again for another 3 weeks or 4 weeks, maybe 2 months. As we spent our wad today. Oh, man.
What did you do with your wad?
Carol Ann's laughing at you, by the way.
Seriously, guys, search it.
And Don's eating that white chocolate stuff, which white chocolate candy is awesome, but ice cream-wise, no. I'll pass anyways. So, let's see. What are we doing here? What time is it? 9:40. Okay.
20 more minutes, Dave. I'm just winding
And then you'll be rid of us for good. So, let's just do a goofy little tune. I'm
Dave's
burping up my coffee now.
extra time.
Dave's not getting extra time. Dave can
Good.
come back tomorrow night.
No, Caroline, I'm eating chocolate cake. I don't know whether you've seen them in Waldorf. They are just like a slab of cake, and it had this really, really sickly icing on the top. And I scraped it off quite a while ago, and
She likes the cake with just the slightest tiny bit of icing on it. So she scrapes all that thick, rich, chocolatey icing off of it and eats the cake part.
I'd prefer it to have no icing on it. But you guys don't understand that, you know, if I want icing on it, I'll put icing on it. Why don't they give me just the bloody cake, and if I want to slap someone, I'll bloody put it on. But no, you have to have the cake, and they have to put an inch of pissing icing on it, and then I have to scrape the bastard off. What?
You have to have your cake and eat it too.
Shut up! I'm having a rant here.
That was my point, Mr. Dave. You won't be here.
You chose to go on a cruise. You thought that cruising was more important than listening to the Yankee and the Brit show, Dave Summers. So you lose. You snooze, you lose. And we will be doing the Daveless dance, won't we? You know,
Bill's back on the phone again. Put the phone down.
Put the pissing phone down, Bill Weaver. I'm having a shout here.
April's at the dollar store where her friend works, and she's a retired vet. Salute. Very good.
When we went to Cheddar's today, oh my gosh, Randy was eating
Love you, Dave.
some ribs. And I tell you what, I just had to pinch a bit because it just the look of it was just kicking my arse.
I don't know about the other cheddar restaurants, but this one's got the kick-ass ribs. They are like to die for. They're burnt properly on the outside and so tender and tasty on the inside.
And I had this steak, and I had to ask the woman, you know, what's the difference between a sirloin steak and a ribeye steak? And
it's the same thing I told you.
I still don't really know what the answer is.
It's the cut. It's the part of the cow that it comes from.
Well, this cow had a fat ass because there was just... I had to cut off loads of fat from it.
And I just can't get her to understand the fat is where the flavor is, man. You got to gnaw on that shit, chew it up, the grizzle. Just chaw on that shit till you get all that flavor out of it. Then carefully spit it out on the floor or something. But, man, that stuff
This was
good.
one flubber butt cat, I tell you. Cow even. Anyway, Randy had me bring home the bits of cow's butt flubber. He says he's going to suck on.
Oh, I did already. I had a piece of it earlier.
Did ya?
Oh, it's awesome, man. And ribeye like the best, you know. And I get some wicked pork steaks, too. These things are, like, so tender. It's unbelievable. The cut is fantastic on them. You'd love them. Well, Carol Ann, if you're at home, the kitchen can't be too far away.
Oh, and we forgot to put in the microwave our potato skins with cheese on.
I know, but I'm so stuffed from all that other crap. And I had that big cherry turnover earlier with that cup of coffee.
You had the cherry turnover. You've had a cherry chocolate. And I've had this chocolate cake. We've been having a right.
Don't forget, I got
today.
peach pies in there to warm up.
Packet pies?
And what else did I get? I got my sausage and gravy breakfast stuff, and I'm just good to go hillbilly.
I'll tell you the little random story about packet pies, by the way. We've not got much time now on here, but back in the webcam days when I used to do the radio show with Randy over webcam, Randy was sat munching on this packet pie, and it was a peach pie. And
oh yeah,
and he was choking to death. Would you believe? But his face was just a picture that it just made me laugh. And I was there thinking, please don't die, but please keep dying because you're making me laugh. So he was choking on this packet pie.
Ah, the things we do for love.
The things we do for love.
Kim likes New York strip. Awesome stuff. I like because my teeth are shot. I can't chew on a steak like I used to. So I go for the tender cuts, the stuff I can gnaw on, like the ribs. Whoever bakes these ribs at Cheddar, I wish I could hire him as a private chef. Because I'm telling you, man, these things are fan-friggin-tastic. They're fall off the bone badass good. That's the kind of eating I'm talking about. And next summer, we're making the rounds all the rib cook-offs and all the rib joints around Texas, and we're going to have us some
You're telling
grub.
to cook off, eh? What?
Nothing.
We need to follow that guy that does the bucket list on a Sunday morning. Have you seen it? That Texas bucket list, that guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
the guy's a retard, drives me nuts, but the show's good.
Yeah. Not too keen on some of the burgers that they post. I'm just looking in this chat here. Don said, did you steal a sign?
Do what now? Where's this?
Did you steal a sign? It's quite far down.
Did I steal a sign?
Yeah, remember yesterday when I filmed you and you was carrying that sign on your back?
No, I didn't steal it. How many times I got to say that?
Random Man is a sign writer for you guys that don't know.
No, we were taking it down. Their contract ran out on a piece of property, so the realtor that we put the signs up for said, go get it. So we go get them, and we store them here, no charge. We make all their signs for their commercial division, and they call us, and if they need a new sign, we charge them full price. If we repurpose an old one, we charge them half price. And they just love the fact that, we reuse the signs over and over instead of letting them go to waste. They're good for 3, 4, 5. It depends on how long they're out there. Some of these leases that these realtors get. Sometimes they run for a couple years, and those signs stand out there in the Texas sun and just wilt and twist and droop and bend, and winds blow them over. But that's part of the service.
Yeah, some of those poles that literally just twist. You
I know, man. The sun around here, even the treated poles, it'll just cook those things, and they will literally twist and warp and bend and just whatever. It's crazy. So that keeps us in business, actually. And we're about due to hear from another customer. About every 3 or 4 weeks she calls, and we go to do 2 or 3 signs for her. A lot of great people, man. All our customers are great. We love every one of them. Gene, of course, you've heard him do a little promo for us once in a while on here for Ben Thomas
Gene.
Companies. We do them.
We did a cool clip with him last week, didn't we?
He sells a lot of these nice big fancy $1 million properties around here. And I'm telling you, man, some of these places just are unfriggin' believable how beautiful they are. $7-8 million ranches. There's one we just went by now that he'd had for sale a year or 2 ago, and now they're having they have a safari ride there. They actually have real exotic animals there: zebra, giraffe, elk, deer, and a few others. I forget what else they got over there. I don't know if they got rid of the elephant or not. They had an elephant or two over there.
You need to take me over there because there's a lot of those animals I've never seen before.
Well, it's just, I know, but just having the time to stop, But it's a great place, man. I don't know if he sold that or somebody else sold it or the guy kept it, whatever. But, man, what an awesome place. And it's got an airstrip, and you have to look at it from the sky to see the house that sits way back in the middle of this friggin' ridiculous amount of acreage. It's just cool as hell.
And there was that guy that we put the signs up the other week for that has 118 acres. I mean, what in the world do you do with 118 acres?
You put your house right in the middle of it where nobody can find you, and you put your driveway off in the trees somewhere, and you don't pave it, you don't concrete it, and leave it look like a little mud hole at the beginning there, and nobody can find you, and you have peace and quiet and privacy.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm telling you, that's what that's all about.
There was a book, I think it's called Texas Ranches or something, and there was a that hardback book that you've got?
Yep.
And I think one of the guys in there, the book is about 4 different ranches. What do you call the men that own a ranch? What do you call them?
A ranch owner?
Ranch owner. 4 different ranch owners. One of them has 25,000 acres. Crazy.
There's a couple.
How in the world do you look after?
There's a 10,000, a 15, and maybe another 20,000 acre ranch for sale out in West Texas. I mean, you talk about privacy, and it's not close to anything. That's the beauty of it. You make your weekly trip to this town or fly to town or whatever you do, but some gorgeous places for sale out there. It's just you need your millions and millions to get them. And I can picture Bill and Carol Ann living out there someday. In a big ranch, inviting us out. Takes 2 days to drive it up their driveway or something.
Bill singing and Carol Ann's right at the other end with her earplugs in. And she's like, I can still hear him.
What's his name? Magnum P.I. Who's the guy that plays that? Why can't I think of his name? Tom Selleck. He's got a hell of a gorgeous ranch out in California. You ought to check that out. 25,000 acres. Do you realize that most of the ranches around Texas years ago used to be like that? Around here, there was some 10 and 15,000 acre ranches around here, and they're all housing developments now. They broke them all up, parted them off, and sold them. And you drive through Frisco now, you'd never even know it was a friggin' ranch. The place in the last 15 years now has turned into a major metropolis. You would never even know there's a ranch there. But there's still a few spotty pieces of property where you can drive through the middle of the city and see longhorns out there grazing. And it's just cool as hell to drive through the city and see cattle in the middle. But some people just refuse to give up their land.
I never did get to the end of that book, by the way, husband. The pictures are awesome.
Isn't it beautiful?
But I'm just not good at taking in information. And when I first got here, there was a lot of lingo in those books, in that book that's America related, that was just hard for me to understand.
Well, that's one of those things. If you'd have grown up here, you would understand.
Yeah,
all that
and it's
stuff.
also,
and I don't necessarily mean Texas, but this country itself.
And also, if I'd have been brought up in that lifestyle in America. But it was that, there's whatever lingo goes on in that particular job that they're doing, and there's also...
Well, yeah, you're probably right, because a lot of people, there's still
I find it
a lot of
really
kids
hard.
in the cities that have never even seen a friggin' cow yet, so, I guess I could understand that. Living in the cities, if you don't get out, you don't know what's going on.
No, and I don't take information in very good that I read anyway, so it's,
No, but it sure is nice to look at, ain't it?
Yeah, and you should have seen some of those cowboys in there.
How many acres does George Strait have? I don't know, but if you got George Strait on the mind, Bill, you got problems.
What does George Strait look like? I've never even
That's
seen
the ladies' man right there, Mr. Texas.
Is he hot?
Oh, he's quite the hunk. I think I don't know what he looks like now, but he was a hell of a good-looking guy a few years back. I know that. I should look like him.
You are hot as
Tom
fuck.
Selleck has a place in Montana. I didn't know. I think maybe that's the one. I don't remember. I saw it in the AARP magazine last month, I think, or something.
He's quite good looking. I'm looking at a picture of George Strait now. He's quite good looking, but he's not my husband.
He's a handsome dude. Why, thank you, you lying bitch.
I'm serious. I love my husband. I wouldn't go for anything
I know
else.
you do, and I'm tickled to death. Sometimes I don't even know how to act when you say that kind of thing. Never thought the day would come that somebody would ever say that to me.
I have a hot husband.
Oh, please. So, where was I? You should see Dave's quarter-acre ranch in Ohio. Woo-woo! I got me one tomato plant growing out there in the corner.
Out yonder.
Half a cow.
There's about 1.5 here, isn't there?
No, there's a lot and a half.
A lot.
Oh, no, this is 2 lots.
2 lots.
They're not a complete acre.
Oh, I thought you said it was about 2 acres.
Well, to look at it, when you generalize, it's about 2 acres, but it's not really, because lots are under an acre. It's weird, but thank God we got that extra space over there, because that's going to be train park over there when I get done with it.
Oh, there's quite a lot of space compared to what I'm used to. I'm used to like a small back garden, probably 40 by 40 feet, and I'm not used to all this space, I have to say. I could actually go for a walk.
You and that garden thing.
Be in the same.
It's a backyard. There's no garden about it. The garden's where you grow vegetables.
We have squirrels as well, Dave, and we have.
I got one sitting next to me.
What are you trying to say? I'm after your nuts. Huh?
Seems to be the case.
Yes, sir.
Well, anyways, I'm going to sneak one more tune in here, and that ought to take care of our issues for the night. So as soon as it gets loaded up, we'll do this. You guys, man, you're the best. Bob Wells is still the king. Yes, he is. He'll always be the king.
Who's Bob Wells?
Bob Wells, an old country singer. Dead country singer. Is he dead? I don't know if he's dead or alive, really. I think he's dead. Not sure. But let's do this tune. By request, George Strait. There's an oldie buddy goodie from the king of Texas himself, Mr. Cowboy, George Strait. The RTM Radio Network. 9:57, baby. We are about ready to call it quits. Can't thank you guys enough for hanging out with us. We just love when you come by here and have a good time, make us laugh, give us something to talk about. Too much. Yes, country folks can survive.
To talk about, but we did our best.
What's the matter?
I said, not that we had anything interesting to talk about.
We never do, but that's why so many other shows rate better than us. We don't have much to say, but we have fun saying what we say.
We have fun saying nothing, don't we?
Nothing about nothing.
Yes, sir.
Isn't there a song like that? Nothing. How's it go? Something about nothing? Oh, that was Seinfeld, maybe. I don't know. That's a show about nothing. And it pretty much was nothing.
2 minutes left, guys, and we are out of here. Thank you guys so much. I've not had a very nice day today, so it's been nice to be cheered up by you guys tonight. Excuse me. And I wish that fucker sat next to me would put that fag out. Look, I'm hitting him now.
Stop!
I'm already hitting him with an envelope, and he's like, oh, stop.
Retard. Oh, man. So, anyways, I guess we're going to get out of here. Well, I don't care what you want. You're not getting it. What do you ever do for us? I'm only serious. We love you. You know that. Wouldn't have it any other way. Where'd Mr. Larry go? I know it's not his favorite night, but he'll be here tomorrow, I bet. Oh, maybe not. He's on the cruise. Didn't he go on a cruise with you guys?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, Larry's gone on the Christmas cruise. And remember, take a picture of all you guys in your Christmas cruise shirts. We want to see them, don't we?
Yeah, you guys are going to have fun on that cruise, man. Enjoy yourselves. Have a good trip. Well, by the time I said it, he's probably just now hearing me say, I love you.
I know. He's going to call up in a minute and say, no, don't say bye to me.
So, buttons on your underwear. We are done, man. 1 minute and 47 seconds to go. Let's get out of here. Don't forget, tomorrow night is all country night. Come on over here. We'll have some Bill Weaver, some Howard Salmon, Tony Justice, some Brad, whatever you want, man. Come over here and get it. So, come on back. Thanks, Bill and Carol Ann, for coming by. Thank you, everybody else, too.
Yes, and it's a date.
April,
New Year's Eve.
Careful with the taxi.
I am talking.
Thanks, Mr. Dave and Mrs. Dave, for coming by, of course. And Mouth was here. And Nicholas Rich and the whole gang. Everybody, we got to fly, man. But until then, thank you very much. Excuse me for burping up my coffee and my chocolate-covered cherry and my cherry pie and my steak and my ribs and, food again.
We've overindulged today, haven't we?
Yes.
Really gone a bit crazy.
Say goodnight, Donna.
Okay, good night, Donna.
G-Rant, what are we going to do today?
Same thing we always do, Brit. Try and take over radio.
The Yankee and the Brit.
Yes, Yankee and the Brit.
One is a genius, the other's a twit. On the radio,
the genes have been spliced.
The Yankee and the Brit. Brit, 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 Brit. Before the show is done, the killing will have begun. By the end of the show, the heads will explode. The Yankee and the Brit, yes, Yankee and the Brit. The ranting campaign can never be explained. To prove their radio worth, they'll take over the earth. The Yankee and the Brit, 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 Brit.
Thanks for stopping by. Now get out.